My name is Michael, and today I'll tell you my journey to productivity, which started like 4 years ago, and how it started, how I approached it to be productive, because there was a point in my life where I was stuffed with stuff to do and I didn't know where to start. It looked basically like this. And then I realized I need something to capture this productivity. What is this productivity thing for me, and how should I get stuff done? And today, I want to show you a journey how it all came up. So I started like this, and then I realized I need to visualize how productivity looks like. So I thought it should look like this. Like a perfect body, right? Perfect body in my mind. It's a perfect situation where I'm strong, I have muscles, I can do anything, and I can, achieve anything. I didn't want to look like this, definitely. So I knew that for me, and I was like this mentally because I wasn't productive. So I thought, okay, let's go and give it a shot with a productivity diet. And because diet is a good thing to lose weight, and then again, if you lose weight, it's cool, but you have to gain muscles as well. So, first of all, you should eat less. And eat less, I mean eat less information, eat less email, eat less Twitter, eat less stuff, first of all. And second of all, you should do more exercise. And exercise, I mean mental exercise, like reading and studying. And if you're catching up with everything, with email, with Twitter, whatever, you're not reading at all. You're not exercising your muscles. So, and any person who's helping you with the physical diet is telling you the same thing. You should eat less, exercise more, and of course, you shouldn't do any drastic measures. So if you're saying, I need to lose weight, so I'm not going to eat for a week, well, it will definitely you will lose some, few grams, but then again, after a week, you will feel really bad. So no drastic measures, just a simple productivity diet and more exercise. Let's go. First, of course, there's an email diet. So I wanted to have a badge like this, an inbox 0 badge, that my inbox is 0 and I'm so cool. And being a nerd, being a geek, it was something I was striving for. And how to achieve email diet? So first of all, I didn't want to do anything like this, like email bankruptcy. Some people told me it was a good thing. They just deleted everything they had. All the emails, let's start new. But as with ridiculous measures with the traditional diet, you delete email, but then in 1 week it piles up. So it just doesn't help at all. So what do you do? First, I just have 2 folders, reply and archive, and that's it. I don't have any other folders for people, for stuff, for projects, whatever. There is search. Search is good. I don't need anything else. So I have just reply folder. When I keep emails I have to reply to, that takes longer than 2 minutes. Others I reply right away, and others I just archive or delete at all. And of course I learned that it's a good thing to cheat. I was cheating in school and was good and it helped, and I thought cheating with email is also good. So what I do, for example, here is I create rules that lots of email just doesn't go to my inbox. Emails from Twitter, these cool notifications that somebody's tweeting me right now or something like that, I just remove it from my inbox. It doesn't go to my inbox. I don't care about it because I choose to go to Twitter when I want to, and I'll talk about it later. But just create rules that and cheat so that the inbox, when it comes to inbox, it's as small as possible. I don't want to brag that I receive 200 emails a day or 300 emails a day. I don't care. I probably would be receiving right now about 500 emails a day, and I'm receiving right now 30 or 40. So I think this is already a good starting point. And then I learned that scheduling email time is good. Lots of people say, no, I have to reply right away. People expect this of me. No, they don't. They really don't. They don't mind if you wait an hour or so. And waiting an hour or 2 hours is really a good thing. Just turn off email, do your stuff, go back to email in 1 hour. Nobody will cry. Nothing will happen. And if somebody is about to cry, they will call you first. So don't worry about that. Then there is a social web diet. I mean, we have cool profiles on Twitter, Facebook, and we just stay with friends, connect, just like my previous here friend told me. And then it's a great thing. I mean, we have all these social webs, and I mean, I know I have thousands of followers on Twitter, nice. But then again, I choose to go to Twitter when I want to. And the problem is we have these cool apps that help us go to Twitter and Facebook and whatever. So I just, don't launch them when I don't need to. And when I do need to go to Twitter, I launch the Twitter app, do something on Twitter, and get back to my work. But again, I decide to go to Twitter, and Twitter doesn't decide to go to me. And that's the kind of difference. But you know, it's really hard because Twitter is cool. And then again, there's interruption diet. An interruption diet means I had to learn not to be interrupted, but also not to interrupt other people. So it goes both ways. So first of all, meetings are toxic. Okay, so I hate meetings, but I like meetings for the social stuff. I mean, I can meet with nice people and everything. So when I'm in a mood for meeting, nice. But if meeting is not bringing anything substantial to the work, I just email people and say what I think about the subject, and that's it. Why meetings? So try to avoid them as much as possible. And if you want to do meetings, cool. But if you don't want to and you don't need to, try not to. It really helped. And then to email or to phone. Many people think, okay, I'll just call the guy and I'll know right away. Cool. But when you do, you're just right now interrupting them in their work. So if nothing is urgent, and if you don't have to do something right now or know something right now, email these guys. If he doesn't reply in 2 or 3 hours, okay, call them if you really need the answer. But try not to interrupt other people. And I'm trying to learn this also by turning off the instant messaging applications like Skype and everything. Because, again, people can call me through there as well. And then there's news. News is cool. And I don't read news in the morning, because if you do read news in the morning, you think about the news, not the stuff that you have to do. So I try not to read the news. And for example, this helped me a lot with some really important news. When there was some really important news and I wasn't paying attention, somebody called me and told me. So it wasn't like I missed on this. I didn't miss on this. So I'm trying not to read the news. I'm reading news actually afternoon, because then I have already done some stuff and I can actually relax and see what's happening in the world. But this is what will help me a lot as well. And the magazines, I love magazines. They are shiny, colorful, have very nice pictures and everything. So what I do with the magazine, and if I buy a magazine, I just take my scissors and cut the articles that I really like, and the rest throw away. I don't like ads. I mean, I like ads. They're also shiny and have nice pictures, but I don't need them. So I just need the articles that are there. So I just take the articles with me, and I have them with my laptop. So whenever I feel like reading something, I just pull out one article, read it, and throw away as well. I take notes sometimes, but you know, if I don't, then I'll just throw it away. So I encourage you to look for your diets. Look where you can lose some weight in the information overload that is happening to us in this Twitter world, email world, magazine world. Think where you can lose something, because I mean, it's really helpful. It really helps you stay balanced and be more productive. And there's the second part. Second part is exercise. It's also very important, and I'm just going to show you some of the exercises that helped me be more productive. First was to prepare 1 to 3 rocks for tomorrow. So prepare 1 to 3 tasks that I need to do first thing in the morning, no matter what. So, and it's always in the evening, because if you do something like this in the evening, unconsciously you're already thinking about it during your sleep. So when you wake up, you're excited about these three things that I have to do. You stand up, wake up, and just go and do these things. You don't launch email, Twitter, whatever. Just do these things, and then you can do stuff. You can then socialize, whatever, because you know the day was good. In my favorite movie, Hitch, the main actor said that wake up every day like if it was on purpose. So I'm trying to do the same thing every morning. Second thing is early rising, because I'm trying to rise very early right now. I'm rising right now about 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's really helpful. It's really, I mean, everybody's sleeping there. And the coolest part is when my coworkers are receiving emails from me at about 8 a.m. with all the projects already done. And they're like, whoa, and we are already starting out. So I'm really ahead of everyone. And it helps me process stuff and helps me do these 1 to 3 rocks before everyone starts their work. And when I'm saying this to people are like, yeah, right, I'm not this kind of person. I like sleep. I like to go to sleep at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. It doesn't work for me. I'm an owl, basically. Well, I am too an owl. I was an owl until like half a year ago. But then I realized if lots of people can do it, I can do it too. And it works. It works. It's not like I'm designed to rise early. I'm struggling with this every day, but I like it because I like the outcome, what happens there when I do rise in the morning and do the stuff. So actually, you can be an all and still change your habits. Like my friend says, there are good and bad habits. You just choose which one you want to use. So that's basically how it works for me. And again, don't read books. And for me, it was really easy not to read books because I was reading like 1 or 2 books a year. So it was really easy to stop doing that. But then again, I started reading books in an audio version, just audiobooks. And I'm doing this like 1 to 2 books a week right now. Because guess what? There are so many times that you're just walking somewhere, you're traveling somewhere, and you're listening to your iPod. So instead of listening to music, I'm listening to books, and I'm like consuming 2 books a week, I mean, at maximum, which is kind of cool. And the coolest part is, people are reading books to you, and you're not reading books by yourself. And when they do read books to you, you're thinking about stuff that's in the books, and I take lots of notes then, because there's somebody reading books to me, and it's like really easy to take notes and everything, because you're not busy with reading. So I mean, it's a fantastic thing. I really like it, and there are lots of people who are skeptical about this, but for me it works perfectly. And I enjoy consuming these books and really learning a lot. So again, think about productivity as your body, not your body, but as a body, let's say. So if you want to shape a good body or not. And find diets, find where you can lose some weight. And there's lots of weight to lose constantly. And of course, it's a struggle, and it's good to fail from every now and then. And I'm failing all the time. I'm failing with early rising sometimes. I mean, it's okay. But then again, get back on track, think about the outcome, the beautiful body that you don't, at least in your mind, you'll have it. So this is really fantastic. And remember to foster exercise, to try to be better, try to get the tasks done, try to get some knowledge via audio or something like that. And if you do, you can chop everything, you can crank every widget, you can get lots of stuff done. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoy a productive day.